Hi everybody from YouTube. We received some cooking thermometers today. I'm food safety certified. Been certified for about 18 years. I'm a head cook. These are very nice thermometers. They give you a 2-pack. I like the tip cap. It's actually open on one side, lets it breathe. Guys, if you're gonna take temperatures of food, just make sure you clean the tips after. Some of you are using Clorox bleach strips to clean the tips. That's what you want to do, that's fine. I consider that a chemical contaminant. Use hot soapy water, a sanitizing solution, and they actually sell cloths specifically to clean these thermometer tips online. This is a very accurate thermometer. The only problem I've seen, and I tried hitting both buttons at the same time, there is no calibration button on this. So you're gonna have to calibrate it with another thermometer that you have. I'm using the ice bath method, so I'm just gonna show you guys that. So I have a glass of ice water here. And normally you hold the button down, you leave it in the ice, stir it around, don't let it touch the bottom or the sides for about 15 seconds. And there's a button for Celsius and Fahrenheit, so it should be about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. It can vary slightly, that's fine. See, this was doing pretty good here. I do have a lot of ice in this cup. I like them about them is they're really long too, so you need to take a temperature in the oven, so sliding the grate out all the way, you can slide it out halfway and get a good temperature reading, especially on a thick piece of meat, without burning the hairs off your arm or accidentally brushing against the oven. Alright, so we're reading about 33.9. It's coming back up to ambient temperature now. See, this is like this is the longest thermometer I've probably ever seen. I do have infrareds, I have sub-bicouples, I have other digital thermometers. This is one of the longest. I also have one that attaches to my oven. As I said, they have a 2-pack. The batteries kind of catch you off guard. It's one of those little cell batteries. So you do pork and fish, you just want to make sure you cook it to 145 degrees. It's okay if there's a little bit of pink in the pork. Doesn't mean it's not cooked. If your pork is really white and gray looking, you overcooked it. Chicken can have a tiny tinge of pink. It shouldn't really have much pink at all. Your turkeys, your chickens, your poultry should be cooked to 165 degrees or higher. Beef is 145 as well, but when I get my beef round, I do roast beef, I like to cook it to only 115 degrees because we want it a little red. And then I just leave it on the pan, let it sit so it won't bleed out all over the place, and its temperature is still going to rise while it's on the pan, and therefore you should take more temperatures as it is cooling down. The other thing I suggest is not suggest, but precaution with is ground meats. All ground meats should be cooked to 165. Doesn't matter if it falls under the pork category or the meat hamburger category, beef. All 165. If you're reheating something, it should be 145 or higher. internal temperature. Microwaves are kind of difficult. Just make sure you keep stirring your stuff up. It will have an uneven temperature. So I can see this is very accurate. It's actually in the close to the exact temperature of what this room is right now. Love the length of it. This is great for taller drinks too. Take the temperatures. What else do I want to say? I say store them in a safe place, and you have to back up. If you need to run out getting battery, they give you a 2-pack. It's a great deal. I'll put the link below. I don't suggest this if you're going to be carrying around this in a pocket because you're going to lose it. A lot of them we lose because they get snagged on things when they're hanging out, especially the dial ones. So this is great for home grilling as well. Thank you so much. We enjoy your thermometers. Have a great one. Bye-bye.